Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Sheriff John Brown come for you? Tell me what you wanna do, what you gonna do. Yeah, bad boys, what you gonna do, what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do, what you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody now give you no break. Police now give you no break. That old soldier man now give you no break. Not even your eyes now give you no breaks. Hey, hey, bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, or what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
When I was about 12 years old, I walked into a little, mom and pop corner store at the corner of my street and walked right into the middle of an armed robbery. And I can remember it like it was yesterday, and I had what I thought back then was a .357 Magnum pointed directly at my head. And I remember how terrified I was. And that memory's burned in my mind. And I think because of events like that, it steered me towards law enforcement, just for the fact that maybe by some chance I'll be able to catch someone like the type of person that put that fear in me that generally to this day I still have. Pacific PD is pursuing a vehicle that's entered Pierce County, and right now we've got Pacific along with East Side patrol units that are in pursuit. The pursuit's heading our direction. We're going to try and figure out which way they're heading and hopefully stop this guy or put out stop sticks. Here we go. Did they just go by or what? They're in Lakewood now. Now I can get in it. Right now we're assisting Pacific Police Department in a vehicle pursuit that's entered Pierce County, and now it's entered the city of Lakewood. We're trying to figure out what the reason for the stop is, but right now we're the 3rd unit.
327. Going to Lakewood units if you're assisting with the 469 only use stop.
Hang on.
Input pursuit. We were lost westbound 84th from Tacoma Boulevard. Any disruption?
Stop, please! Stop! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get down! Put your hands out! Bring your hand back. Bring your hand back. Stop it! Stop moving around! I'm not moving around. You need flex stuff?
No.
These are now on hold, please.
You want to roll him over?
Hey, where was the dog? That's what I was looking for.
Yeah. Yeah. I was looking for the dog. I don't think that's mine. I think he's stuck right in between those two cars. I don't think
Where's your car?
they're up there.
Where do you want to put in one of our cars? You got a new car?
What?
Get in.
Did he come back with a warrant or?
No, he's clear. So what was the original stop on this guy for?
Expired tabs.
Expired tabs where at?
Pacific.
That's a long haul, man. Anybody help you out on the way over? Any state units on 512 at all? Puyallup?
They had strips out at Portland, and that's the exit he took.
I wonder if he has a scanner in the car that is anyone taking a look at the car?
What was going on? Just Puyallup come up, he took the exit, and then went back on the freeway.
Thank you.
He's clear. Cool.
And he's
Suspended driver, that's it.
He bailed. He threw something out on 512, so
How far back?
I don't know.
So anyways, I see Paul in foot pursuit. Guys run through the parking lot. I cut through the lot. I see him. He runs right in front of the car. I try and cut him off. He doubles back, ends up right over here at this planter. He's got nowhere to go. So I tackle him, and the Pacific guy comes up and tackles him. Not really. He was just out of breath, basically. He had no energy left. He put his hands behind his back, and in the cuffs he went.
say it on the radio. Do it on the radio.
Go over and take a look at the car real quick. Actually, it's the vehicle right here. It comes back as an on-side stolen out of King County. Subject's girlfriend wanted to report it stolen, but the report hasn't been taken yet. This is basically where he ended up. Do you have some? Did he run into your car?
Yeah, he did.
Now, where were you? You were in this.
I was just sitting. Yeah, the Camaro. I was just sitting right there.
Okay.
You know, just waiting for the light.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, he comes around the corner.
So he came from Tacoma Boulevard and you make a U-turn?
Right over here. He just comes flying around the corner, slamming on the brakes.
Okay, so he had a lot of speed when he was around in that corner then?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you bet.
Okay.
And he came around here. It looked like he was going to clear me. It really did look like he was going to, like, go run, going this way anyways. It looked like he was clear me. But then he just clipped me right on the side.
Were there any cars on this side here?
Not that I remember.
Okay. You're lucky. You were lucky you didn't get hit on. This guy could have hit on the guy that he ran into. Luckily, along the way, he didn't take anyone else out.
It's going to be a white female driving an 80s white minivan. They don't know the plate yet. So they got the CI in that. Once they do the buy, they're going to let me know the plate and the direction to travel to try to do a felony stop on it. They say the last few have turned out to be pursuits for him. So they just were on ad on Channel 4 if you want to know. Okay. Supposedly she's en route right now. Should be showing up any time. So. I guess the vehicle just pulled in, so they're going to try to get me a plate here real quick after they do the buy.
337. We just passed still with them. Are we taking them?
There they go, Russ. That's them right there.
54. I'm stopping.
We're trying to figure out if we're on them. Stop.
Go ahead, stop it. We're southbound, number 2 lane, passing 92nd Street. Okay.
Come on, come on.
Confirmed deal. Still southbound, number 2 lane, approaching 96th Street.
We're trying to catch up to the vehicle now. It's going to be right up ahead of us.
Still southbound, passing 96. One, where you at? Rush, you want to go to Metro?
Yeah, I'll head to Metro. Tryon County traffic.
Tryon.
AM PM 100th and SCW 109 George David Victor.
Anyone 2054. Progress 11, kind of clear NOI. Progress 1 2054.
Occupants of the van, put your hands out the window now! I can't see the driver. Driver!
FTW 167 2054.
Open the door, step out! Step back towards me! Stop! Step to your left. I'll have her come out here. Stop! Step back! Stop! Drop to your knees. Keep your hands up on your head. Passenger with your left hand, undo your seat belt. Open the door and step out, face away from us. Step directly back towards us. Keep coming.
Down onto your knees. Down onto your stomach. Keep your arms out to the side. Arms all the way out. Spread your feet apart. I'm gonna cut. I got you. You and me go up. Ready?
I don't have a lot of room, but you want to go? You going?
56 County 1670, still leave the beeper.
Clear. You see this fall out of her pocket here when she jumped out?
Yeah. She dropped that stuff there.
That's her crack cocaine. That's what she just sold to us.
Here.
How much money do we got here?
We've got $362.
Okay.
He wasn't quite sure on the amount. He was a little off. He says he's gotten it from his girlfriend to pay a bill.
Okay, that's interesting.
He kind of knows what's going on now, right? You know what happened.
Is this the same girlfriend that was in the van with you?
No, a different one.
No? Okay.
Just a friend in the van. Now, how much dope did you just sell the person that works for us? Roughly.
I didn't sell anyone dope.
You didn't sell anyone dope? Okay, I'll show you the video later. Yeah, I mean, I want to work with you. If you want to work this off, this is something we can do later.
We showed the video. I didn't sell anyone dope.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Okay, let me set you in a car real quick. Just want to jump in there. He's on active probation right now. He says he's got a correction probation thing on him for delivery and possession. And last time it was with a gun, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's a gun in there. I don't know if you've looked around.
So when she stepped out of the vehicle, this fell off her lap onto the ground, along with this lighter. Each one of these rocks are $20. Yeah, these are all about 20 rocks. They go for about $20 a piece out on the street.
About $300.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's not bad at all. It's yellowy. I haven't seen dope that yellow in a while.
Do you want to tell me about it or not?
I didn't know really what was going on until it happened, okay? The plan was not for me to do anything.
Okay.
To drive.
What was the reasoning you came into Chevron?
You're right. She had called and
she talked to you on the phone.
Right,
she said she wanted some crack cocaine, right?
Right.
And you said, okay, I'll be there. I'm on my way to deliver, I'm on my way.
I'm on my way to deliver drugs, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I would say on the phone.
Okay. What did you say then? That's not what you said?
No.
You want to tell me what you said?
I don't remember exactly.
You don't remember?
I said I'm on my way or something.
I couldn't see the driver's side, but you said as she got out, she actually dropped it.
It dropped off.
Did it really?
The Tylenol container that had the drugs in it actually fell right on the ground. I saw it fall right on the ground.
Oh, that's great.
Of course, what she's saying is the passenger threw it at her.
Yeah.
No, it dropped.
No, he had his hands up the whole time.
That's correct. Yeah,
when we did the stop, his hands were up. Right. So I mean, how she could fight
And it was
that?
as she stepped out, it fell right there.
Yeah, that's great. Well, cool. Let's get to some paper.
So, see you guys around.
Graveyard's really different out here in the summer. We're extremely busy from as soon as we start to when we get off. In the winter, it tends to die down a lot because it gets really cold here, and not many people want to be out in the cold. It turns to a lot more domestics in the winter rather than more outside activity in the summer, and the stolen vehicles and gang violence and stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this car over. He's got a cracked windshield. There it is.
First is Sally, middle R. Robert.
320 County traffic.
320.
Bridgeport at the southbound I-5 on-ramp, 784.
So call Kevin for question.
Not really wanting to stop here, is he? License, registration, proof of insurance.
So all I have right now is my driver's license, and it is it's an old license.
It's expired?
Yes. My old lady car has been working, and I just got the car back.
Okay, go ahead and pull that out for me. Are you suspended or expired?
It's been suspended. I had
What degree are you suspended?
What's that, third degree?
Third degree?
Old ticket. I'm supposed to be working on that now. So.
Okay, why don't you hop out for me? Just go ahead and leave your wallet in there.
Gotta jump out the window.
You gotta jump out the window.
The door is stuck, sir.
Okay, do what you need to do to get out of the car. Come on over to the back, put your hands on the back of the car. He's got something in his waistband. Brockway, what's this in his waistband? Gun. Gun. Don't move, okay? Okay. Right down to the car. Right down to the car. Go ahead and bring other guy out.
Step out with your hands up.
Hold on, I gotta secure the gun that's on the ground.
337, County Turn around this way. 337, touch him.
Stand right there.
Stand there.
Go ahead, I'll stand by. Go ahead and just go up and cuff him.
You want him to get it?
Just set it right on the hood. Spread your legs for me. You have a permit to carry that gun?
No, sir, I do not.
Okay. Are you felon?
No, sir, I'm not.
Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer and to have him present with you while you're being questioned. You cannot afford to hire a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand those rights as I've read them to you?
Sorry, sir? Yes, sir, can.
Where's the meth at?
Admin, sir. Found in the car. My lady had just, the car broke down and they found it.
Huh?
Car had just been repaired. I was just getting it repaired. Finished repairing.
You were just getting it repaired?
It's just finished repairing.
Okay, so you found the meth pipe in it?
I found that in the car, sir. I don't know who it is.
I don't buy it, dude. Why would you put it in your pocket?
A couple suspicious people in the car.
It didn't need to be in your pocket.
That's true, too.
See good? Whose gun is it?
Give it to me by some kid.
Given to you by some kid. What were you doing with it?
Actually, I was just trying to figure out what to do with it.
So you thought you'd carry it around for a while?
I'm not Mr. Trouble.
Well, you're carrying a gun around. You don't have a permit to. Are you going hunting? Okay. You are a suspended third. You're under arrest for that tonight, which is why I initially pulled you out of the car. You're under arrest for possessing the firearm and for having the meth pipe in your pocket. I'm not going to book you on possession of drug paraphernalia, probably, because you've been honest with me. I'm not going to stack a bunch of charges on you. I'll just put it in the report. I'll throw it into evidence. If the prosecutor wants to charge it or not, we'll see. But like I said, you've been pretty cooperative, so I'll work with you. Okay? Was there a reason you didn't take the gun out of your waistband before you got out of the car, or what was your intent there?
I just didn't want to reach for it and have anybody.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I didn't want to reach for the gun and have anybody shoot at me or say that I was trying to shoot at you guys.
When you saw me pulling behind you, didn't you want to stuff it under the seat or something so you weren't carrying it?
I was thinking about it, but I just...
You had to realize I was going to find it when I pulled you out.
You're going to find it either which way. If you pulled me over and pulled me out of the car, you were going to search me and the car. You would have found it. I figured if it's in my pants, at least you know you get it right there and then.
Yeah, but you sure put yourself at a lot of risk when you're jumping out of the car with a gun in your waistband.
Well, that's why I told you before I jumped out that I had to climb through the window.
You didn't tell me you had a gun, though. That might be something in the future. If you want to decide to carry a gun around, you might want to tell the police officers that. Going to be towing your car tonight. Don't have a choice. Your partner there he's suspended too, so I don't have a licensed driver, and it's got to be off the freeway. Okay, I'll let you know what tow company has it before we take you down. We'll book you into the Pierce County Jail, okay? All right. Sit tight, I'll be back in a minute. As he was climbing through the window of the car, I saw the butt of the gun as he came out.
Trouble unknown.
It's things like this that make traffic stops so dangerous. You never know when you pull somebody over what they're going to have on them, so you always have to be aware. Finding guns and finding drug paraphernalia, usually there's going to be drugs involved. And if they're on drugs and carrying guns, they're going to be unstable. You could never tell what their attitude or personality is going to be like when they get out of the car, their demeanor. Kind of like throwing a wrench in the motor. Always makes it a little more dangerous to deal with people like that.
132 in Bush, I've got him at gunpoint.
Okay, gunpoint 132 in Bush, covers code 3.
Being sent.
Phoenix 2514 10 transmit on tag 2. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
I consider kind of an extended member of my family. You can always count on your family, and that's one thing that I've found here on Eastside Graveyards is I can always count on the people that I work with to be there when we need them to be there. And that's one great thing about working graveyards is the amount of a family atmosphere that we have with each other and good camaraderie on the job.
I underscore for 148 North St. Andrews, Fowler, heard not see.
Well, there's a unit that's in pursuit of a vehicle that was driving recklessly. They've been chasing him for approximately 3 to 4 minutes now. Speeds are varying from anywhere from 25 miles an hour up to 80 miles an hour. No, they're going to pit him. Sounds like they're going to try and do a pit on the vehicle which will stop it. It's called it's a pit. What you do is you have a car will come up and you just tap the back end of the car. A lot less damage than ramming a car, but it causes them to lose control of their car, and usually it'll kill the engine. It's a real safe way to get.
Southbound 122nd Avenue, 160 is 2234.
He just rammed one of our patrol cars, and he spun around and rammed him. So that kind of ups the ante a little bit.
So one male about 30 with a mustache here.
Looks like they got him stopped up here.
No, I got no weapon.
Good, I got him.
Good boy. I know I got scared, but you know what? Okay, you know what I want to do? You got okay. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kill myself. Okay, I told myself if I get pulled over, I'm gonna leave my truck. Now I got my trailer. I just moved up to Edenville. I got my trailer up there. If I got pulled over, I don't want to go to jail. I went to school. I'm trying to turn my car over. I didn't want to hurt nobody. I'm trying to hurt myself. I'm trying to kill myself.
All you had to do was pull over and take the ticket.
I know.
Instead of driving like that.
I know.
Now look at your car and you rammed one of my patrol cars.
I know.
Yeah. You didn't
apologize.
Yeah, you apologize.
I didn't know hit one.
Yeah, you hit one of my cars. That's no good. All right? You know you're going to jail tonight for eluding. You suspended probably your license.
Yeah. I put to get back in August.
And you got 4 or 5 warrants for your arrest?
No, 3.
While we were en route, they ran the driver. Supposedly had some warrants, but we have to verify who we have with his driver's license, and then we'll run. Well, he's running them on records right now, and that'll show if the warrants are in the system, and they'll meet him down at the jail with the rest of the charges for the chase. Like we were saying while we were en route there, he rammed one of our patrol cars, and that's the damage you did. Nothing too serious, but it's enough to heighten everyone's awareness and make us think about, rethink what we're doing. But that'll probably be another assault charge on his part. So fortunately, not too much damage to the car or any of our personnel.
I'm on train, and I'll tell you that right now. I hate myself. I hate my life, and I don't do a lot, but I came back up at Morgan. I just got this car, really nice car, and I was trying to. When I see the cop chasing me, I thought, well, I had to get somewhere with no people around. I could turn my car over and try to break my neck. That's what I'm gonna do. But then I was trying to get a place with no people. I don't want to hurt nobody else but myself,
Well, you could have killed a lot of people tonight. Us, you, lots of innocent people. You were all over the place. Not a very well thought out plan. What were you reaching for in the car?
My tapes, Phil. All my tapes.
So in the middle of running from the police and trying to kill yourself, you're trying to pick up all your tape?
No, my tape got my way in my gas pill. I couldn't put on the gas.
Okay, what about the knife between the seats? You weren't going for that?
No, I didn't go for that. No, I wasn't going for no knife.
That's not your knife?
Yeah, that's my knife. I wasn't going for it.
You weren't reaching for that?
No, that was my thing. No, I reached for my tape. No, I wasn't reaching for no weapon.
What we have here in the tire, those are the sticks from when we throw out what they call our stop sticks. That's the hollowed out stick. And we have about three sections of those that we can throw out in the roadway. And those go in the tire and slowly release the air out of the tire so it's not a blowout. And the actual driver is able to maintain more control with these, but his tires are still going flat.
He kept reaching down during the pursuit. We didn't know what he was reaching for. We thought maybe he had some drugs or something.
Oh, so you saw him through the window?
We could see him, but he wouldn't
reaching down in there.
He was reaching down. He says he was reaching for his tapes, but this was down between there.
That doesn't look like a tape.
No. It could be. It could be telling you. You never know, but this was sitting right there.
Yeah.
It was sitting in my thing. I wasn't reaching for my knife, so you can't put it in my mouth.
Okay. Okay.
I don't put knives out.
Okay.
What am I going to do? Stab myself with it?
You think that he would learn spinning around in the same dead end and then he went completely off the road. He was going along the woods right there. That was pretty good. But if anyone was walking their dogs or anything else, he would have taken everybody out.
Yeah.
He was everywhere.
Now we tried to call back if there was still a problem, but we got the answer machine.
So now we got the medics are out, and they'll take a look at him, make sure he's okay, and then they'll run him up to the hospital. Any drugs or anything in the car?
Nothing.
I don't do drugs.
I thought you said you were on
crack. I would, but I thought my friend. You get a couple lines. I don't buy it.
When's the last time you used?
I've been out for 4 days.
You've been out for 4 days now? That'll do a lot.
It's a good example of how these sticks can come in handy. You get the sticks out, take the air out of his tires, and he can't drive anymore. And that's the best way to come to end these things without someone getting hurt. One deputy out here tonight that was able to outguess him, and that's part of the reason why we won this one. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and you usually have a pretty good mess to clean up. Lucky he didn't get anybody hurt. He goes to jail, and good guys win another one.
I think one of the hardest things about being a police officer on a day-to-day basis is you deal with the negative aspect of people. People are calling you for help. The people you deal with don't want to see you. They want to run from you. Or a majority of them, unfortunately, you're arrested or taken to jail. So you don't get to deal with people who want to see you and want to deal with you. They have to. We're en route to a strong-armed robbery that supposedly occurred from one motel to another just across the street, and the suspects are still supposed to be located at the motel that's across from where we're going right now. I'm going to pull in and see if we can get a few of the details as to what's going on. 384 County, last call.
He's not really telling us what's going on yet.
Hi.
I'm not the bad guy.
Well, you gotta tell us what's going on. We don't have a clue what's going on.
They're over there in room 4, across the street.
Mm-hmm. Room 4 across the street. Okay. I'm new to this situation, so I need you to fill me in as to what's going on.
340 records.
Okay. I'll let you know your ash is going to hit the floor in just a second. It's about 1.5 inches long.
Warrants only in white.
Okay. Your cigarette ash. It's about 1.5 inches long. It's going to fall on the floor in a second. So what's going on? I need you to kind of tell me and fill me in since I'm new to this little game.
The chick ripped me off for $17.50.
$17.50. How'd she rip you off? As far as what? What was going on at that time?
I pulled out $25
for what?
Grocery.
For groceries.
And she took the whole thing and said goodbye.
Why would you pay somebody to buy you groceries? Why can't you walk over?
Grocery store.
How do you know her? You never met her before?
No.
So you're asking somebody that you've never met before to go over and buy you groceries?
Where'd you get $1,750 at?
That's not your concern.
Yes, it is.
I earned it.
Okay, where do you work?
You check the bathroom and all that?
That's not the point.
See, it is the point.
Why is the point?
Because that's my job to figure out what we're dealing with here.
I had cash on me because they paid me cash.
So you're saying that the lady stole $1,750 from you? Okay, and you pulled out that much money in front of somebody you've never met before to go to the store for you to buy groceries. Do you see where I'm coming from, though?
Yeah, stupid thing.
Okay, you've never met her before. Okay, let me ask you this, just point blank, okay? I've never met you before or anything. Honestly, okay? Be very truthful to me. I'm not going to hate you. I'm not going to anything. I'm just curious. Why were you offering her the money? Okay, I don't quite buy that you were having her go to the store for you. Okay, honestly. All I'm asking you is to be honest with me. I'm being honest with you.
She's going to the store, and I happen to have always keep all my stash in my one pocket. And when I pull it out, I whipped out 20 and a 5, and she took. So I'll take the rest.
What was she doing in your room in the first place?
She's going to the store.
No, what was she doing in your room in the first place?
She's going to the store. She can make a grocery run.
Okay. No, why was she in your room to begin with? You told me why you gave her the money, but I want to know why she was here in the first place. There's a bit of the story you're not telling me, is what I'm trying to get at.
The girl came around and said, I'm going to the grocery store. Cool. Let's get some groceries.
Where do you know her from?
I didn't really.
You never met her before?
She knocked on your door and said she's going shopping and you gave her money?
No, she's walking by. It was a sunny day.
I have a hard time believing that some lady walked by and goes, hey, I'm going to the store, and you just willy-nilly going, hey, here's $25. Oh, by the way, I have $1,700 here, and she grabs it and takes off. And then you take 13 hours to call us. Do you see where I'm coming from with that? Big problem. Okay, somebody stole that much money from me, and they could take about 30 seconds for me to call the police, not 13 hours. Okay, and I don't believe that anybody would just come by and ask. You know, hey, I'm going to the store. You've never met him before. Here's some money. Go for me. The store's right across the street. You can walk yourself over there.
Ain't no store around here.
Yeah, there is.
No, there ain't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've worked here for a few years, and yeah, there is. All within about 5 minutes of walking from here.
What are you looking for?
Ashtray.
Perfect ashtray. Why don't we go over and see if we can locate these people that you were telling us about? Okay, but like I said, there's not a whole lot that I can do. Okay, 13 hours, and just your story doesn't make sense. Honestly.
You want to all walk over there together?
You want to go over and point them out to us? And do you think they're going to have that $1,700 in their possession still? Can I ask you a question point blank? Were you trying to buy drugs? Honestly.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I needed to know.
Meth or heroin? Either one.
We need to know so we can help you out there, boss.
Well, I need to know what they're dealing.
Well,
Okay.
these boys over there are crack dealers.
Yeah, so you're trying to get a hold of some crack? Right?
Yes.
Okay. How much crack are you trying to buy? Just $25 worth?
25.
Now because you got ripped off because of a drug deal gone bad, you know, now you want us to go do something for you. Okay, when you're actually creating part of the problem for us still.
All I want is my $1,700 back.
But because of the transaction that was taking place for you getting it, I'm not going to go take part in trying to get your money back because your drug deal got screwed up.
So you're not going to go over there?
No.
8th Avenue West.
Okay. Is there anything else we can do for you tonight?
At this time, it's audible, covers the perimeter and the capital alarm.
Yeah, give my $1,700 back.
You want an off?
We'll go look, see if it's in the parking lot for you.
You haven't had a capital visit.
See you later, mister.
You know, what can I do? I can't go arrest somebody for taking his money when he wanted to buy drugs in the first place.
So he's buying $1,700 worth.
Takes all kinds.
I was born in Oklahoma. My father was career military, so we moved around quite often. We finally settled down here in Washington State. Got my degree in aviation. I had a couple friends that were police officers, and I went on a few ride-alongs with them. And at some point I realized just how much fun they were having, that I'd much rather spend my time out here dealing with people than stuck in a cockpit pushing buttons all day.
I have no idea what their vehicles look like. And this Lincoln should be black in color.
Neighbor's supposed to be chasing some guy in a Lincoln Continental, driving around, crashing into cars. We'll go down here and see what we got.
054.
Oh my God. Right down here.
.372 is with him.
12054.
Yeah, right over here.
Is it the driver right there?
The driver's right here.
Okay.
These guys stopped him. We
Okay.
stopped him. He hit our vehicles back here.
Did he?
He came back down.
He got the whole neighborhood
We
out.
stopped him.
Jeez, what's going on?
Well, I obviously don't know what I'm doing, so
Obviously a little intoxicated there.
Area.
You got any guns on you, weapons? Why don't you go put your hands on your back for me really quick? Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Where you live at?
Right here.
This right here?
Yeah.
So how much do we have?
More than I needed. That's
And how much is that?
I'm not exactly sure.
Okay, let's go back over here. Yeah, that might be good.
And also the DUI. 056.
Can I have a cigarette?
No, not yet. Hold on.
Hold on. Is there medical aid needed for anyone?
No. Won't be doing it again.
What's that?
Well, won't be doing it again, that's for sure.
No. At least not tonight you won't be doing it. What's your name?
Dean?
You been arrested before?
It's been a while, but...
Been a while? Never been arrested for DUI?
License suspended?
No. It's not?
License insured.
No kidding. Got insurance? Good. That's good. Where are you drinking at?
Just down the street.
Where's that at? The Tippery?
No, a friend of mine's house.
Oh, a friend of yours house. And so what are we thinking? You're just trying to get home to your house?
Yeah, for some reason I lost all my marbles.
You lost all your marbles, huh?
Apparently, yeah, do something that dumb.
So what, these guys had to bring their cars over and block you in because you kept on wanting to drive?
Stuck, so I wasn't going to go that far, so I guess it didn't make that much difference.
So did he put his car in front of you, then you crashed into him?
Possibly.
What's that?
Possibly I had more than I needed to, so it don't make much difference now. Can I have a cigarette? No.
So who's driving the truck?
I am.
I am. Okay. What happened?
Okay, you want to know what happened?
Yeah.
I'm on the inside watching TV and I hear someone spinning tires and donuts, so I get up and I look out here. About that time, I see him take off this way and just plow right down. Well, you can see his marks there somewhere.
Okay.
Right there.
Right.
Peeled off down here and went flying up through the fence. I think he hit the van.
Okay.
Stops and he's revving it up, throws it in reverse. See the little white car over here on this side?
Yeah.
Okay. He glances off that, scrapes down the side of it, slams into my pickup parked on the other side of the street. You can see all the debris up there.
Yeah, saw that.
Okay. Then he glances off over this way, clips his Torino, and hits a buddy of his pickup. Broadside.
So he's hit 4 cars at that point.
Then he goes and he takes off. We're chasing him down the street here. And he goes down this way somewhere. By that time,
he turns around and starts coming back.
Okay, he's turning around and coming back like he was going to run over.
And I'm thinking, okay, he's going to kill somebody real soon. So I jumped in my truck, and he saw him pull over here, so I nosed up here to him to make sure he wasn't going any further. His buddy came around the other side and backed up to him so he couldn't get out. And then we waited for you guys.
Now,
how did he do this?
Yeah.
He backed right into it.
Backed right into it. He
force.
didn't do this here. He did this one. My pickup was parked over there.
Just parked there. Okay, so he backed into there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, tremendously with force.
He hit it hard enough it spun it around into the street.
It spun it around into my friend's truck in my car.
I mean...
So he kept on going after that point.
Oh, yeah. He took off down that way.
Oh, so he took out his own fence then?
That's what I did.
Okay. He took out about 40 feet of it here.
Did he hit anybody else's stuff?
Just his car is what this guy said.
No, he hit four cars down here.
Did he?
Yeah. Broke out his own back windshield there.
Oh, no.
Oh, that was broken? How about in here?
First of Daniel,
If you look inside there's some, looks like he still had a 6-pack left. Whatever he was drinking. He got it pretty good there, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. Pardon me?
He was getting back in the car.
Well, you guys did a good job stopping him.
That was these guys. I just brought it up here. Registration? Yeah, I got my registration.
Officers, you guys have a good night.
Yeah, thanks.
Glad nobody got hurt.
Yep. Well, he's going to be taken for a breathalyzer test. Blow in the tube, find out what his level of intoxication is. After that, he's going to be booked into jail for DUI and several counts of hit and run. And what the good thing here was, this time of night we didn't have any kids out playing, and we had a citizen that was good enough to jump out and block him in before he could cause any more damage to himself or anyone else.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. David 2514 can transmit on tag 2. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Streets, came out to the streets, been on the streets now for about 2 years, and it's been exciting ever since then. I ran this Oklahoma plate. It came back, tabs are expired, and there's 3 male subjects in the vehicle, 3 or 4. I'm going to stop the vehicle and see what we got. County, I got 1 failing to yield. 84th and M westbound.
1 failing to yield, 84th and M westbound for 57.
Oklahoma plate.
Alpha and Ainsworth for 57.
Passing 86.
Passing 86, 57.
Approaching Hosmer.
Approaching Hosmer, 058.
South on Hosmer.
South on Hosmer, 058.
Speeds are about 40 right now. They're stopped. Looks like they're going to bail. Oh, we're going to go west 92nd Street into apartments, it looks like.
92nd entrance from apartments, 058.
Now we're going north back through the apartments.
North through the apartments, 058.
East again. Looks like we're heading out to Hosmer.
059.
They're staying in the apartments. I think they're trying to bail. And they're bailing at this point, southbound. We got two running south, white t-shirts, shorts. One ran eastbound through the apartments. So they're running south through the apartments over here. Southampton apartments. There's three of them. They're all wearing white shirts, dark shorts. The last one I saw had a blue bandana, but he tore it off.
Somebody's yelling.
What? What? You giving up?
We got one given up to us at the south end of the Southampton apartment.
Okay, start walking down this way. If you don't want to get bit by that dog, don't take it off. Walk down this way.
What came out?
Let's go ahead and stop right there. Listen to these guys.
Face down. Face down on the ground. Your hands out at an angle. Okay, hands out. You want them cuffed up?
Yes.
Cuff them. Now. Don't move, young man.
Well, it looks like we have the apartment security helping us out here. They just cut them up from the other side of the fence. We're going to go around and meet up with them. K9's still looking for the other subject that ran southbound.
Where'd the other guy go from here?
I saw this one as I was coming down the street. He's heading this way.
Did he go over that way?
This is the only one I saw come over the fence. This is the only one I saw coming from this direction over.
Where's K9 starting this at? Do we know?
Latin Camelot, where the car was jumped, I believe.
And where is that at?
Oh,
is that the apartments that are right here?
North end, yeah.
Okay. We'll drive down there and see if we can get the other half.
Well, we got two of them. The third one, not sure which role he had in the car, if he was the driver or passenger, is still outstanding. He's lost someplace in between these apartments here, but we have good containment. Hopefully we'll get him.
I'm telling you, I was not driving the car. Just last week, I pulled you out of the bushes.
He's laughing.
But I was not driving the car.
You weren't driving it last week.
I know.
That's the first time you ever tried to steal, remember? You just told me that.
It is kind of, you have to think it is kind of amusing, isn't it? You know?
But I'm telling you the truth right now.
You telling the truth the last time you were lying to us?
No, I wasn't lying. I didn't get in the car. I was almost in the car the last.
Remember when we dropped you off, your mom was a little bit hot at you. What's she going to do this time? Ain't going to like that, huh?
Hell no, man. Y'all rather just take me to jail.
You'd rather go to jail than go home to mom?
Yeah, I'd rather go to jail. I'm not playing.
Rather go to jail. Well, heck, we better take you home then.
After they crashed into this stairwell here, they all fled on foot. Two of them were caught. One was a driver, there was a passenger with a felony warrant. Inside the vehicle, you can see the screwdrivers they used to break the steering column. The steering column has been broken off, and they used a dummy set of keys to get it started from there. So everything's fitting together here, and we have the driver who's going to jail for theft of the vehicle and felony eluding, and the passenger had a felony warrant, so they're both going to jail.
I've been with Pierce County for 4 years now. Worked a year and a half in the jail, and then I decided to make the move to the street, tested, and was hired as a deputy. We get a variety of calls here in Pierce County, everything from a domestic to lost children to homicides. We cover every aspect of law enforcement. We're a full-service sheriff's department. We have everything from meth lab team to marine services. Responding to a report of a verbal domestic between a male and a female. And it's going to be on the other side of the street. 379 County, last call.
379, 1648, inquiring response to coordinators.
Charge just north of 324. I don't know how far it is. Roy, just kind of get service.
Hi. Huh? Are you guys fighting, or is it the people upstairs?
No, she's arguing because she ain't had a cigarette, and she's mad.
So it was you guys?
No, it's her.
Oh, she's arguing with you?
She's arguing with anybody that comes around her.
Oh, okay. Did you call us?
No, I didn't.
Hello? Sheriff's Department. What happened?
All he does is sleep all day. And it's just irritating me. And I says, I'm flat out tired of catering to you when I don't get no respect. And when I have dinner ready, you end up sitting getting cold. And then we started going on and on about that. Basically, I'm a whore and all these other nasty names. And he started throwing stuff and hit that lampshade. And it did clip me on the back of the shoulder. Because I looked, and there's a mark there.
Okay. Why don't you hang tight? I'm going to go talk to him some more. Yes. Apparently the guy we just talked to is our suspect in this. Yeah, he took off on foot. Some neighbors thought they saw him. He might have gone around this way. Let's see if we can catch up with him.
Okay, I think I got a guy with a t-shirt and black jeans over here.
Wait.
And then he's hovering. He's stuck.
Donald, you're under arrest from domestic violence, malicious mischief.
What did I do? I didn't do nothing.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have a right this time to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
You understand what he's saying?
I need an answer, yes or no, sir.
Yeah, I understand, but I didn't
Having
nothing.
these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me?
No, I'm not talking to nobody because I didn't do nothing.
Okay.
Bring the collar on.
Stand him up.
Let's go.
Bring your knee up. Bring this knee
Roll
up.
over to me. Roll over to me. Okay, roll over. One at a time. Roll over slow. Up. Okay, let's go. What did I do? I didn't do nothing.
If you didn't do anything, why'd you run?
I didn't run. I was walking away.
No, you were. Why? Where were you going?
I just walked away from it.
Why?
Because.
You knew I had to talk to you. You knew I had to talk to you.
Talk
and when
to
I
me
asked
about
you,
what?
When I asked you if you're involved, you said no.
I wasn't involved. My wife was doing all the yelling.
You didn't break a lantern?
No, I did not.
Who did that?
I bumped it.
You bumped it, and it flew across the room and shattered.
No, it didn't. It hit the floor and shattered.
Okay. Why don't you have a seat in the car? You got anything on you?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Knife? What knife? There ain't no knife.
Donald, do you want to give me your version of the story again?
I was asleep. I got woke up to her yelling.
Okay.
That's why I went downstairs.
What was she yelling about?
She's been yelling all day.
Okay. Why?
Because she's on the.
Oh.
I got to go through this every month.
Okay. Is there anything else that she was arguing with you about?
She ain't had a cigarette.
Did you argue about her cheating on you or something like that?
What else is new? She always does.
She's blaming you or you're blaming her?
Arguments are always just yelling and screaming. And she can't talk without yelling and screaming at me. But I'm the one that always got to go to jail for it.
Always? You've been to jail more than once, sir? When was the last time you went? When's the last time you went?
January.
What'd you go for?
First.
What'd you go for?
For DWLS.
Were you driving?
1718.
Were you driving?
Yes, I was.
1718.
Okay. You been to jail other than that?
Huh?
You ever been to jail for domestic violence?
No.
Okay. Well, you referred that you always go to jail because of this.
Not because.
That's
no.
why I asked. Has there been domestic violence before?
No. It's always the guy that goes to jail for domestic violence.
Oh, that's actually not true.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, he's going to jail for domestic violence, malicious mischief. The report, he said they smashed that light on the ground in the heat of the argument, which is a crime. You can't destruct your own property or anyone else's property during the heat of an argument. And he also has a warrant for driving while license suspended. He'll be going on in Pierce County Jail.
I got hired on with the Sheriff's Department about 3 years ago. A friend of mine was in law enforcement, and he took me on a few rides and got me hooked. Just the ability to come out here at night, chase bad guys, have a lot of fun, and at the same time helping out the community. 372 County traffic.
622.
Well, we had a car speeding through the area.
451 County and Sarah.
I don't think they want to stop here. Well, here we go.
Okay, then the title of the assault was not fired.
Well, I don't know if they want to stop or not. 372 County.
372.
We're still northbound, about 10 miles an hour.
Northbound 12th Avenue East from 80th Street East to another unit. This is
2-4.
Well, I don't know if they're looking to bail or...
372, do you need the beeper right now?
Yeah, they're taking off now.
Papers on northbound 12th Avenue from 80th Street.
And now they're pulling into an apartment complex. One's bailing north.
Bailing northbound.
Sheriff's Department!
Better location 372.
Stop, police! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! On the ground! Get on the ground! Hands behind your back! Get on the ground! On the ground! Get on the ground! Hands behind your back! Get your other hand behind your back. Stay down. Stay down. Roll over, stay down.
Yeah.
372 County.
Go ahead.
Council of People got 2 in custody. Stand up.
Oh.
Stand up. Why'd you run?
Huh?
Why'd you run?
No. No. Bro, te está en el espejo. Yeah.
Come on, keep going. Keep going. Don't, hey, don't worry about it right now.
Bro, pero nothing.
What's that? Okay. Listen back here.
County 230 there.
No.
Come on. Right here.
No. I don't know. Bless you, no. I don't know. Bless you.
Any drugs?
No.
Marijuana?
No.
No? Any knives?
What's wrong?
Sit in the car.
Oh, man.
Sit down. Sit down. I'll fix the cuffs in a minute. I'll fix the cuffs in a minute. Sit back. Pull your legs in. Pull your legs in. You can do it.
Yeah.
Anything?
He's got a social security card.
Okay. Cool. You speak English? Sir, you speak English?
No.
No English. Espanol? Go ahead. Kick your legs up underneath you. Stand up.
Hey.
Stand up. You got any weapons on you? Knives, anything like that?
Nothing.
Why didn't you stop? Whose car?
I was gone. Hey, you go talk.
Well, we might not have anything except maybe a couple intoxicated guys. I just want to retrace the steps, see if he threw anything out. Baggies, lots of money. I don't know if...
I'm right here.
County Information District 9 is sending an instruction fire.
What do you think, meth?
1709 112th Street South.
Have to test that out.
Yeah. Fire 2327.
Okay, we're gonna test this little rock we have here. So I can't remember testing for anything but meth for a long time. Now let's see.
I may have a test kit for a veteran too.
Get the solid blue color. So either one? Pink or blue?
Yeah, I believe so. Let me see.
That's what this is looking like.
Yeah.
Rock cocaine here. Well, it tested positive for rock cocaine, for felony drugs, and obstructing.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. David 2514 can transmit on tag 2. Okay, we'll still send a code 3.